What's up YouTube? Simplyunlucky here, and today I have an epic video for you guys. It's the Yugioh Emperor of Darkness structure deck. And then I want to ask you guys to check out my channel and subscribe for more epic Yugioh videos. But yeah, to be honest you guys, this is going to be one of my favorite videos because I love Monarch cards. So like, I've always been a big fan of the Monarch cards. Like, even when it was actually a good deck, I played it all the time when, with Light and Darkness Dragon and, Treeborn Frog. Back in that format, I think Prime Material Dragon and Time Seal were also around then. But yeah, it was fun times. And yeah, I'm a big fan of the Monarch cards, and so I'm really excited for this structure deck, and I cannot wait to pop this open. But yeah, as you see there, it says Reloaded. But let's check out the back first. It says here, this Emperor of Darkness structure deck is filled with some of the most imposing monsters ever made, and they demand tribute. Monarchs are the high-level monsters that unleash their devastating elemental powers when the tributes are offered to summon them. Do you have what it takes to command their awesome might to victory? Fully compatible with all cards you already own, this structure deck includes 36 common cards, 2 ultra rare cards, 3 also super rare cards, and 1 token, and beginner's guide and double-sided deluxe game mat with tips to bring you to victory. But yeah, the Monarchs are back to rule. So I'm super excited. I really like this playmat too. If I can get it as an actual legit playmat, that'd be awesome. But yeah, so here we go. Emperor of Darkness structure deck. Super excited for this. They have a whole bunch of Monarch support in here. Like, I think there's what, 12 or 15 new cards out of this deck here. It's insane. That is insane. All right, here we go. We got some extra goodies inside. Ooh, good thing I didn't try to steal this. Alright, so here's your Shonen Jump. Oh, check that out. Use promo code CARDBOX at shonenjump.com for the $10 off new subscriptions. Regular priced at $25.99. So save yourself $10 with that code. It expires in 1 day. Or it expires today whenever I show this video. Cool. Here's your beginner's guide to all the new combos and whatnot. I don't think you'll actually be pendulum summoning with a Monarch deck, but yeah, or using your extra deck, of course. But here's the cool things inside there. Oh, there's the token. We'll check that out though. All right, let's get started. And as you guys can see here, this is the layout. I'm actually using the same area I used to record the duels between Flame Eternity and Cybernetic Revolution. And if that video is not up by the time I post this video, it'll be up extremely soon, like within a day or two after this, so be prepared. But yeah, so this deck's super exciting. We'll actually save the foils for last here, and there's the token. Alright you guys, let's get started here. And thanks to our friends at Ultra, you guys, you obviously see the Super Mario playmat. I got a couple other playmats around us and the cool dice there and whatnot, but we'll use the red and blues again on for the pro mats on our foils here. But yeah, let's check this out. So this freaking epic deck comes with Caius, Zaborg, Grand Marg, Mobius, Thessalos, Ryza. Like, what? All 6 of the freaking Monarchs are in here. That is insane. There's that cool token again. But yeah, like, what? What? So all 6 of the Monarchs are in here common. That's already awesome. Like, I feel like you could easily get 50 cents a pop for these, or at least 50 cents, for the good ones. But yeah, still, that's freaking sweet. Like, that's awesome. So the Rock Monarch, the Frost Monarch, the Firestorm Monarch, the Storm Monarch, the Thunder Monarch, the Shadow Monarch. Very awesome. All right, you guys, so now let's check out some of these new cards here. We got Lucius, the Shadow Vessel. So this guy is, you can banish 1 level 5 or higher monster from your graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. Also, you can't do the extra deck, and then if this card is tributed for a tribute summon, you can look at all set cards your opponent controls. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this effect's activation. You can only use that effect, each effect of this guy once per turn. So, very cool. Obviously helps you get your Monarchs out. I really like this picture of Mithra, the Thunder Vessel. If this card's in your hand, you can activate this effect. If you do, special summon 1 Vassal token to your opponent's side of the field, and if this card's tributed for a tribute summon, you can activate this effect. You can tribute summon 1 monster during your main phase in addition to your normal summoner set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. And you can only use each effect of Mithra once per turn. So Mithra's just, I really like the picture. She's pretty cool too. Lets you get another tribute out there, but your opponent does get a token. But yeah, very nice. Here's Landrobe, the Rock Vassal. If this card's in your hand, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, and no extra deck. Also, If you do, change that monster to defense position, face down defense position. And if this card is tribute summoned, you can target one monster with 800 or 1000 in your graveyard and add it to your hand. You can only use each effect of Valandra once per turn. So this guy's actually really good. He can change your opponent's monster to face down defense position, and he can get back a Vassal or one of the Underworld or Squire cards from your graveyard to your hand. So he's pretty freaking sweet. You have Astur, the Frost Vassal. If your opponent controls 2 or more cards in their spell and trap card zone, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay. I like these pictures too, by the way. They're like mini Monarch, you know. They have the same type of art as the Monarchs. Very cool. This guy's awesome. Berlineth, the Firestorm Vessel. You can discard one card, special summon this card from your hand. No extra deck. If this card is tribute summon for tribute summon, you can look at your opponent's hand and banish one card from there forever, no, until the end phase. You can only use each effect of Berlineth, the Firestorm Vessel, once per turn. So pretty cool. It's just very simple. Discard a card, special summon him. And then you have Garum or Garum, the Storm Vessel. This guy is what it's all about here, though. You return one tribute summon monster from your hand to your hand to special summon this card from your hand. Also, no extra deck. And then if this card is tribute summoned, tributed for a tribute summon, you can add one monster with 800 attack or 1000 defense and 1000 defense from your deck to your hand, except this guy. So he's the searcher. So this guy, tribute summon him, you can search for any of the other guys. So that's really cool. But yeah, overall, I love it. I love these Vassals. I love the idea of just having all these cool Monarch cards now. Very nice. And then you got some other cool Monarch support cards in here, like Illusory Snatcher, Tragodia's in here, Dandelion, Mathematician common, like, whoa, Level Eater, Blade Fader, Battle Fader, Rainbow Karibo common. So that's pretty cool, but yeah, Mathematician. And then here we go. Domain of the Monarchs. I love these Monarch cards, I love it. If you have no cards in your extra deck and you're the only player that controls tribute summon monsters, your opponent cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. Boom. That's crazy. If you tribute summon a monster you control attacks an opponent's monster, it gains 800 attack during damage count only. Once per turn, you can reduce the level of one of your monsters with 2800 attack and 1000 defense in your hand by 2 until the end phase of the turn, even if they are summoned to /set and even this card leaves the field. So yeah, you can choose one of these guys or, you know, one of those Mega Monarchs. But yeah, so that's pretty freaking sweet. So that's Domain of the True Monarchs. You have March of the Monarchs in here, Return of the Monarchs, Monarch Stormforce, Strike of the Monarchs, Tenacity of the Monarchs. All these, you know, are pretty cool in a Monarch deck. You got Soul Exchange, Enemy Controller, Dice Foon. Can't remember where that's from. Soul Charge in here common. That's crazy. And then we have the Prime Monarch. Once per turn, target 2 Monarch spell/trap cards in your graveyard, shuffle them into your deck, and then draw one card. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish one other Monarch spell/trap card in your graveyard, and special summon this card in defense position as a normal monster. Fairy type, level 5, 1000-2400 defense. This card is not treated as a trap card. You can only use this effect once per turn. So that's pretty cool. I got some cool shenanigans going there. You got the first Monarch, you got the escalation of Monarchs, the Monarchs Awaken, the Monarchs Erupt, the Order of the Emperor, and Pinpoint Guard in your common. This deck is awesome. Alright, you guys, so let's check out the foils. We'll save those ultras for last. So we got Eidos, the Underworld Squire. If this card is normal or special summon during your main phase this turn, you can tribute summon one monster in addition to your normal summon/set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one monster with 800 or 1000 and 1000 defense in your graveyard, except this guy, and special summon it in defense position. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. You can only use this effect once per turn. So this guy's amazing. This guy can get out more 1800 attack, 1000 defense monsters for more tribute summoning. So, and you get an additional tribute summon. So crazy combos with that guy. And then we have the Heavenly Squire, Edia. If this card is normal summon or set, you can special summon one monster with 800 attack and 1000 defense from your deck in defense position. Bam, that's amazing. And then also you can special summon monsters from your extra deck. Oh, no extra decks. And then if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished spell or trap cards and add to your hand. So it's pretty cool. Once per turn. So also another needed card probably definitely in your deck. And I like how the stars, the levels are so kind of random. It's like 3s, you got the 4s, you got the 2, you get the 1. So you got 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 3s, 2 4s. Interesting. For the stars, for the vassals and the squires. All right, and then you have Pantheism of the Monarchs. This card's amazing, though. So here we go. Send one Monarch spell/trap card from your hand to the graveyard. Draw 2 cards. Amazing, right? You can't beat that. You can banish this card from your graveyard, reveal 3 Monarch spell/trap cards from your deck, and your opponent chooses one of those, and you add it to your hand. You can shuffle the rest back in your deck. You can only use this effect once per turn. Wow. Wow. So you can like banish this with that effect, and then you can use like the Squire's effect, and that says add one of your banished Monarch spell/trap cards to your hand. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Crazy combos. Crazy combos. All right, we'll sleeve those up with our red hot Pro Mat sleeves. But yeah, so that's this Pantheism. I think you'd probably be playing 3 of those no matter what, because you could just send 2 of it in the same card. You could send 2 Pantheisms to draw 2 cards. That's crazy. Hope I'm saying that name right. I feel like I am. But yeah, so there's your super rares. Very awesome. These cards are so freaking sweet. I'm so excited that there's more Monarch cards. This is awesome. All right, so for these 2 bad boys here, the ultra rares, you have Ether, the Heavenly Monarch. You can tribute summon this card by tributing 1 tribute summon monster. If this card is tribute summoned, you can send 2 Monarch spell/trap cards with different names from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If you do, special summon 1 monster with 2400 or more attack and 1000, 2400 or more, oh crap, it could be the 2800, and 1000 defense. So it could be a Mega Monarch from your deck, but return it to your hand at the end phase. And you could get that guy. That's crazy. During your opponent's main phase, if this card is in your hand, you can banish 1 Monarch/spell trap from the graveyard, and immediately after that effect resolves, tribute summon this card as a quick effect. So that's crazy. So then you could banish and then return the banish, you know, more combos with that. So, wow, that chick's crazy. I did not realize you can get the 2800s. You can tribute summon this card by tributing 1 tribute summon monster. If this card is tribute summoned, you can send 2 Monarch spell/trap cards with different names from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If you do, shuffle 1 card from your opponent's hand at random or graveyard or their side of the field into the deck. Boom! Once per turn during either player's main phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can discard 1 Monarch spell/trap card and then target 1 monster in your graveyard with 2400 or more attack and defense and add it to your hand. Holy crap, can you do him? I'm pretty sure you could just grab him but to your hand too. Dude, these cards are amazing. Whoa. But yeah, so the reason like it says you can tribute 1 tribute summon monster, that's because these guys are 8 stars or 8 or 9, whatever, 2 tributes. So that means that it's you can just tribute 1 card, but that 1 card has to be a tribute summon monster. But then that's when the domain of the true Monarchs comes into play, and you choose one of these guys once per turn. You can choose one of these guys and lower their level by 2, and so then it'll be a 6-star or whatever, and then that will allow you to tribute like a vassal for it, and it'll still get those amazing effects. So, but yeah, wow. These cards are awesome, and I cannot wait to collect all these epic Monarch cards. This is so cool. But yeah, so that is the Monarch structure deck. It's probably be a little bit of a longer video, but we got to go over all the cool, awesome effects, and I hope you guys like this deck as much as I do. Maybe just buy a couple of these, you guys, and make the deck however you want it. You're missing the Mega Monarchs, though, if you want to play the Mega Monarchs. I know the dark one a lot of people want to play, but yeah, so get some of the Mega Monarchs and mess around with a couple of these structure decks, and maybe throw in a Light and Darkness Dragon, and see what happens. But yeah, this is epic, you guys. So once again, YouTube, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe for more epic Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and Simply Unlucky signing out. They demand their tribute.